I don't know. It might not be.
You gotta see.
I know Marlon's already on.
Yeah, of course this shit on.
Yeah, his shit hidden.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is his numbers going up?
Nope, not yet.
See.
Cause I just got in the league and I ain't know if they advanced it. I would have started him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. This nigga good, but he ain't that player. Matter of fact.
Yeah, Will Sneak good, but he ain't that good. Like he more of a slot man that get you them quick cuts and shit.
Yeah. That's what I need, some fucking receivers over here.
Oh yeah.
Seth is not a number one. Seth Roberts.
Should I use Boykins for real?
Boykins.
Yeah, Miles Boykins. Hell yeah, he over there.
Oh, I see. Whoa.
Nigga, that's the other rookie. 6'4", 6'3".
Damn, I didn't see him here.
Yeah, nigga, you should have left Marlon like how he was. Put that shit on Boykins.
I ain't come to play with you. Challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you.
Damn.
I ain't getting paid with you.
Damn.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made.
That boy's something different.
Damn, I would have put. Ooh. Oh, why didn't I put on him? That might would have been nasty. Oh, that boy would have been nasty. 6'4" out of Notre Dame with 92 speed.
And he got a jump too.
Hold up, I ain't seen his jump right here. Oh, that nigga Julio. Damn, can I change it?
Holla at OG. He ain't play a week 1 game yet.
Yeah, let me change. Holla at OG. Matter of fact.
Yo, man, I sent that nigga invite. I sent that nigga invite. Let me open the party up. So you can send it to him just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, use the bathroom real fast.
Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
Hey, OG. I want to change my X Factor, bro. No, I ain't even played with the nigga. I ain't even played with the team yet. He ain't even started, bro. Like, he ain't even got no points at all. Nothing. I want to change it to Boykins. Miles Boykins. What it gonna cost me? You said, how do I gotta think about it? You can if you want there.
Yo.
Wow, in church over there ain't OG. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yo, explain to Marquise about the whole Sean Lee shit. I mean, all realness, I don't know, G. I mean, shit. I don't know, it's up to you, bro. That's your call, bro. I ain't gonna front. You the commissioner for real. Oh, I know. And then he got that rookie on. He got that dude on the other side too. He'll be unstoppable. Yeah, cause he'll be unstoppable with them two niggas. What's that boy's name? Van Hewitt. Cause Van Hewitt could turn into an X Factor too. Yeah.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. So why come over here and want to say, yo,
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more birds in the Shawshank. Cook it up,
Are you getting both?
go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more birds in the Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon.
Niggas come over. Niggas over here wilding. Come over here trying to wild out and shit.
Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the rumors, what I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. So the whole game was never been seen.
Yeah.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars in the Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet.
So what you do? You took the X Factor off of him? Oh.
It's better you do the A and take the X Factor off though. Yeah, that's what's better. That was the better move. Yeah.
I was home to sleep, designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Oh, so Erica feeling holy today? No disrespect. After cussing the nigga out.
You said what?
Nothing, nigga. Shit. But
I just asked him. I was like, "Yo, what Eric over there? What y'all doing?
Yeah.
Y'all going to church over there?"
I'm about to say, yeah. Right.
Hey, we all over the place, bro. We all over the place. Let me just let you know. Well, you already know. You've been with us, what, 15 years? You've been with us like 15 plus?
Yeah, so every tendency.
Hell yeah.
Coach,
And probably shake his head every time a Tennessee
happens. And M&T Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to the sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Like right now, I'm in here playing Madden.
This fielded at the 2.
Yeah, he was a star.
Charlie a star?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Star.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
My nigga, you talking to the
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Despite the blitz, he's still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An early pass, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
DeMarcus Lawrence business expected.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Oh, Mike will be.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
What's that?
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Shit, he the fastest linebacker I got right now. I think, hold on, because I might have dipped in the free agency later. Let me look.
Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense
is
taking
off of Hollywood.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hollywood is
first down on a gain of 10.
Everybody keep calling nigga Hollywood.
Marquise Brown. No, Marquise Brown is Hollywood.
On 1st down, they'll run with
Take it off him and put it on Boykin. Miles Boykin.
They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Or was it the X Factor? Give him the X Factor.
27 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
Y'all said the X Factor was Tracy.
We were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Offensive
line is still to this day. They want to run the football.
And he'll take it in the end zone for a Browns touchdown. DK Metcalf.
Okay, DK.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I was wondering who the fuck is this top
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Nice right now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, I know. I told him.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That's a big little nigga, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive, or they win 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game.
Like the Ravens, Julio Jones over there.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game. Well,
you would
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'll try to do better here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Yeah, he's all right.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'll give a practice ball.
Rivers now.
Oh, no, I did.
Oh, my.
For it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, 5-7. 50 cents.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
You should put Willie Snead in the slot, right?
Best.
A run for Nick Chubb. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
4th wide receiver.
Mike. 180. Oh yeah. Here we go again. Good dash.
Now Chubb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Okay, well, you already traded off Luke Kuechly, didn't you?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
I couldn't do that, Orlando Brown, though. You can hurt my whole offensive line with that shit.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Already did that deal there.
DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Nifty move. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the first round. But they circled back in the second round and got a really good one in Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke up a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is, and make nice gains each time he touches the ball.
Here's Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback. And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jannard Avery able to record his 5th sack of the season. He was superb a week ago. 3 sacks in that affair. Now 1 here in the second quarter.
Well, how about our conversations this week? With him, it was pretty simple. He said, I've got a few combinations I can try it out they haven't seen yet. And on the flip side, they thought they had a plan to block him. Might need to come up with something else because it looks like he's getting loose now.
Punch, counter punch. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Throwing, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Bakery 90! I grown 80!
A first down throw here for Rivers. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tucker's kick is good. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They run it again with Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball. And
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same. And he is paying it off in a big, big way.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
They run again with Breida. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocking.
Here's Rivers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. They run. Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover it for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Rivers. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
In your face.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Green 90, ground 80.
Double dog, that's the way.
From the gun, Rivers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Sione Takitaki able to record his 5th sack of the season. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now Rivers. And the pressure gets to him again. Jannard Avery. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Got me putting on the stuff in the drop box.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I just told him, give me that pen. That's right back.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
57, Mike. Mike 57. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Regular. 57, 57.
Mayfield now from the 50. Going for Metcalf on the deep. Oh, wide open. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. DK Metcalf. 50 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. And
Mark. Yeah.
I checked GameStop online, so they say it's $7. So you're gonna get rid of 2K. Might as well
big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
As soon as I get off work.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, that was point-counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They run for it with Breida, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the Browns are going to win the football game.
Might be like, I was going to stand there. Fuck it. Download.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Yeah.
We got a plane to catch.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Gazillion pictures of his mind.
Mayfield. Flushed out right, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Britton Colquitt now, and you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here?
Put salt in the animal.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here's Jones on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
We made 3 new ones.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Same defensive plays the whole game. Mike
Rivers
Blitz.
on
I mean,
down.
pinch blitz.
Second and 10.
Pinch bunch blitz. Mike Blitz. And no, different person, but it's the same.
One last shot now for Rivers.
Yeah.
He's got his man.
Got him. Game time, bitch. Game time, bitch. Game time, bitch. Game time. I'm sorry. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm sorry. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen
defensively?
Oh my lord. One step. I know it's easy to say that from the booth, but it is. How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. Let's just go ahead and focus on the offense.
My nigga, Frosh, you gotta understand. 1 second.
Yeah, that's the reverse side.
I'm on his 40.
To this script. So the
I threw a slant
tick away
in double coverage.
Victory.
My man, his man, somehow his man, I think he took control of his man at the wrong time. He peeled off. The man behind him got stuck. I ran right between him and cut up, gone, touchdown. 1 second on the clock.
Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
Hold up, I gotta go see these last few seconds.
Look at go to the last few seconds, bro.
September as they move to 4-0 on the new
I'm about to cut it right now.
And they will.